Jai Hind everyone. I welcome all of you here in online study of mathematics. Yes, class 9. We are doing chapter 4 linear equations in two variables. And in our previous videos we have studied the introduction and the standard form of linear equation in two variables. Then in second video we have studied few properties of linear equations in two variable, and also we get to know how can we find the values of a, b and c by comparison method. Here in this video we are going to start exercise 4.1 question number 1. Given that the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen, write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. Start its solution. Whenever we have to solve a word problem, we have to select one point from where we can start our solution. Here we observe that the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen, means the cost of the notebook depends on the cost of a pen. Therefore, the cost of a pen is independent and the cost of notebook is dependent. So, we will start our solution with the help of the independent variable, and the cost of a pen, which I have underlined here, is an independent variable of the question. So we will assume that independent factor equals to x. Yes, let the cost of the pen is rupees x. Now, because this is the independent variable, so with the help of this independent variable we will find the dependent variable, and then we will find the relation between dependent variable and independent variable. So according to question, the cost of the notebook, is means equal, so we have written equal sign here, is twice means 2 multiply, so we have written 2 multiply the cost of a pen and the cost of a pen. By writing this equation in language, we mean that we are simplifying our work. And now we will put the cost of the pen from here, because the cost of the pen is rupees x. So 2 multiply x. This is the cost of the notebook. Because we have to write a linear equation in two variables. Yes, in two variables. And so far we have only one variable, that is x. So how we will find our second variable so that we can write this relation in form of a linear equation in two variable? We need one variable here, we need one more variable here, and we have introduced variable y, because we have assumed that the cost of the notebook is rupees y. So put the value of the notebook y here. So it will be equal to y, then equal sign, and then write down the right hand side of the equation, 2 multiply by x. So y is equals to 2x is the required relation between x and y. And to convert this relation into a linear equation in two variable, we have transposed 2x from right hand side to its left hand side. Here 2x is positive. When we will take 2x from right hand side to the left hand side, its sign will be changed and it will become minus 2x. So y minus 2x is equals to 0. Or what we can do, we can transpose y from right hand side to the from left hand side to the right hand side, and when we will transpose y, then y will become negative, so it will be 2x minus y is equals to 0. Both are same equations, no need to worried about. You can clear your doubt by taking minus common from any one of the equation. So this is the required linear equation in two variable. What we have done, we started the solution of this question with the help of the independent variable, and with the help of this independent variable we have generated the dependent variable. This is your dependent variable, and hence we have generated the relation between dependent variable and independent variable. Now we will start question number 2. Now write down question number 2 in your notebook. According to question number 2, express the following linear equations in the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, and indicate the values of the variables, the real numbers a, b and c in each case. This is your question number 2, and its first part is 2x plus 3y is equals to 9.35 bar. Now children, try to understand this question. We have to express the given linear equations in two variable in its standard form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Yes, and then we have to indicate the values of a, b and c in each case, and the first part is 2x plus 3y is equals to 9.35 bar. So this equation is not in standard form, so this equation can be written as 2x plus 3y minus 9.35 bar is equals to 0. We have transposed 9.35 bar from right hand side to its left hand side. Now it is in standard form. Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So compare it with ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. We get here the coefficient of x is a, and here the coefficient of x is 2. So on comparison we get a is equals to 2. Here the coefficient of b is coefficient of y is b, and here the coefficient of y is 3. So b is equals to 3, and this is the constant term, so c will be equal to minus 9.35 bar, which is the required values of the real numbers a, b and c, or we can say these are the values of the constants a, b and c. So we have to solve all the remaining parts of question number 2 like this. Yes, this is your answer. You have to do two things in this question. First, you will express the given linear equation in two variable in its standard form, and by comparing the given equation with that of standard form, you have to indicate the values of a, b and c in all the parts. So now I am going to solve its b part. According to second part, the given equation is x minus y upon 5 minus 10 is equals to 0. Yes, it is in standard form because all the terms are on the left hand side and we have 0 on the right hand side. This question can be done by two methods. Either we can compare this equation directly like this. Compare it with ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. We obtain coefficient of x is a here and coefficient of x is nothing. So we will write here 1 multiply. So a will be equal to 1, then b will be equal to minus 1 upon 5. Yes, minus y upon 5 can be written as minus 1 upon 5 multiply by y. So coefficient of y is minus 1 upon 5 and constant term c will be equal to minus 10. Or we can do one more thing in this part. X minus y upon 5 minus 10 is equals to 0. Take LCM of the left hand side. So LCM will be 5. It can be written as 5x minus y minus 1 5 is a 5. 5 into 10, 50 is equals to 0. 5x minus y minus 50 is equals to 0 multiplied by 5. Cross multiplying, it will be equal to 0. So 5x minus y minus 50 is equals to 0. Now compare it with ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. We get a is equals to 5, b is equals to minus 1 and c is equals to minus 50. You can find the difference in the answers. Here you have 5 minus 1 and minus 50, and here you have a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 1 by 5 and c is equals to minus 10. So these are different answers, but we are finding the solution of the same equation. Yes, both answers are correct. Only the representation of both answers has been changed. Here we have compared the given equation directly, and here first we have taken their LCM. We have converted it into standard form of ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, and then we have compared. So no need to afraid. You can follow up any of the method. Now we will solve one more part, and this will be part number 4. Students, keep writing the solutions of these questions in your notebook along with me so that you can understand the solution of these kind of questions easily, because maths is a subject which demands practice and understanding. It doesn't require learning power. If your learning power is not good, then there is no problem in maths. You can understand these questions easily if you are understanding them. and if you are trying to learn them, then you will face problem. X is equals to 3y, and we have to write this equation in standard form, and then we have to find the values of a, b and c. So in this standard form of linear equation in two variable, there is nothing at the right hand side of the equation. So we have to transpose 3y from here, or we can take x from left hand side to right hand side. So it can be written as, it can be written as x minus 3y is equals to 0. Now compare it with ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. We get a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 3 and c is equals to 0, because there is no constant term in the given equation. After fourth part, you will be able to solve all the remaining parts. I am giving you all the remaining parts as your homework. This is your homework. Third part, it is minus 2x plus 3y equals 6. Fifth part, 2x is equals to minus 5y. Sixth part, 3x plus 2 equals 0. Seventh part, y minus 2 is equals to 0, and eighth part, 5 is equals to 2x. Yes, as I told you, maths is a subject which demands practice. The more you will practice mathematics, the more your understanding power will be developed, and with the developed mathematics power and the developed understanding skills, you can solve the questions easily, and it will help you in higher classes also. So keep doing practices in this lockdown situation. Don't waste your time, students, because still you are in class 9th, but next year you have to face your board exams, and that will be your most awaiting exam. So be ready for your board exams next year. Jai Hind all of you. Thanks for watching this video.